everyone, this is Sarah Moon, and we're going to go over how we can customize and put in content to our Canvas course, okay? This is going to be in a couple of different chunks. This chunk is all about text and tables. All right, so we are in our Canvas. We're going to go ahead and click on the Canvas course that we want to go ahead and customize with some content. As always, we're going to click up here with this Manage Subject, and then I'm going to go ahead and customize one of my pages. So I'm clicking on Pages, and I want to click View All Pages so that way I can make sure I'm going to the right page. All right, you can see this is the shell that we put in from earlier, right? And so we're going to scroll down and you would find whichever page you want to do. That's why those modules come in handy, because it might be a little bit easier to do it that way. I went ahead and made a play page for us. That's at the very bottom. I'm now thinking that I probably should have somehow named it at the top. I think I'm going to change that once we get down to it because it's really down there. Let's see if I can find it. All right, and here it is. We finally found it. And we're going to go ahead and click on Edit. I'm going to go ahead and name this 0A play page so that way it comes up to the top next time. Okay, so we're in our page. And again, this is all about text and tables. So text and tables. There's a couple different things that we can do. We can utilize our different sizes by clicking on these different headings. You can also go ahead and change the size over here, just like in any word processing document. Just like in our word processing documents, we have bold, we have italicized, we have underlined, we have different colors, all the sorts of things that you would have in like Google Docs or Word. You can also go ahead and highlight as well. I'm making this text look really terrible, but of course you would put it in a much nicer way. The other great thing about Canvas is it goes ahead and lets us do any equations that we might want to do. So let's say I want to put in an equation, especially fractions, right? So I'm clicking over here to Insert. I'm going to click Equation, and then I can make my equation. This is great when we're working with fractions, so that way we can show those fractions how they should be written, right? I can click this little fraction button right here, and I can type in my 1/2, and then I can do plus, and let's say I'm doing 2/3 because maybe it's a 5th grade standard, equals blank. I go down here and click Insert. My equation is there, right? So there's lots of different ways that we can put in that text and make that text look different. Now, we also want to talk about tables. Tables are great for organizing information because it's going to keep everything lined up how we should. If we ever want to put in a table, we're going to click right here where it says Table, and we're going to go ahead and draw whatever our table needs to be. Let's say I'm going to do a 3x2 table. Okay, here's my table. This would be column 1, column 2, column 3, etc., etc. We can still change this text within it. Maybe I want these bolded. I'm going to click over here. Maybe I want them in the middle. But it's going to go ahead and make sure that all of my stuff is lined up. I can also highlight this table, and when I click Table, I'm going to click Table Properties. Sometimes I don't want to see the border. I just want stuff lined up in a pretty way, right? So that everything's aligned, but I don't actually want the border. So if you don't want the border, all you're going to do is you're going to just change that border width to 0. And when you save that, you'll see that it looks like dotted lines or dashed lines. When we click Save and Publish, you'll notice that those dotted lines are not there. That just kind of helps you as the designer keep it all straight. But now I have nice 3 columns of text. All right, so that was our text and tables overview. Of course, let me know how I can support and assist, and be sure to check out our other videos about customizing your Canvas course as well.